Cards Against Humanity can be considered quite offensive to those with more sensitive palates. Remember, you've been warned. In 1,000 years, when paper money is but a distant memory, blank will be our currency. I'm gonna go with this. In 1,000 years, when paper money is but a distant memory, blank will be our currency. The Jews will be our currency. Blowing some dudes in an alley will be our currency. A world without boxes will be our currency. Yay! Off to a good start.
The Jews, I thought, would be decent, but...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Okay, Oprah's Book of the Month is Blank for Blank, A Story of Hope. Yeah, my cards aren't the greatest this time, but... I'm getting that one, why? Oprah's Book of the Month is Blank for Blank, A Story of Hope. Is Whispering All Sexy for Take Backsies, A Story of Hope. Self-Loathing for Fiery Poops, A Story of Hope. Friendly Fire for Elderly Japanese Men, A Story of Hope. I mean, when you have the fiery poops, you're going to be hoping a lot for it to stop. So,
please, no. Don't ever have it again.
I hope this goes away. Relevant to jambalaya. Just saying. You guys, I saw this crazy movie last night. It opens on blank, and then there's some stuff about blank, and then it ends with blank. Oh, that's a 3-card one.
This is the first time we've had this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. With... Okay, let's see, it opens on blank, and there's stuff about blank, and it ends with blank. Okay, it opens on this, and there's some stuff about this, and then it ends on this.
Alright.
Okay, this is a good one. You guys, I saw this crazy movie last night, and it opens on Nicolas Cage, and then there's stuff about intimacy problems, and then it ends with doing it in the butt. So it looks like Nicolas Cage got his intimacy issues worked out by the end. You guys, I saw this crazy movie last night, and it opens on a beached whale, and then there's some stuff about demonic possession, and then it ends with a lamprey swimming up the toilet and latching onto your taint.
Okay.
Crazy movie, indeed. You guys,
That's a sequel.
Right. You guys, I saw this crazy movie last night. It opens on a moment of silence, and then there's some stuff about getting drunk on mouthwash, and then it ends with offering sexual favors for an oar and a sheep. That's a Minecraft one right there. Oh, wow, that's...
Strangely enough, it fits.
Yeah. See, I got the demonic possession card again. It's like I had to use this to get out of here. This year's hottest album is Blank by Blank. Okay. We'll do this and this, because relevant to my nerddom. Just saying.
I don't want these in my hand.
This year's hottest album is AIDS by An Army of Skeletons. This year's hottest album is Suicidal Thoughts by Dead Parents. And this year's hottest album is The Profoundly Handicapped by Con! The nerd reached out and touched them a little bit there. I was hoping the Army of Skeletons would have won, you know, me being a necromancer, cleric, and pathfinder, but no. I drink to forget blank.
This is fitting.
Right. Uh, mm, okay. I drink to forget sneezing, farting, and coming at the same time. I drink to forget powerful thighs. And I drink to forget Kanye West. Jesus, that's actually a good one. I'd drink to forget Kanye.
Yes,
Not
I
gonna lie.
would.
It leaves you questioning the powerful thighs part, but drinking to forget Kanye, you just forget about that.
Powerful thighs can be, used in good use.
Right. Next on ESPN2, the World Series of blank. Alright, next on ESPN2, the World Series of unlimited soup, salad, and breadsticks. World Series of getting hilariously gangbanged by the Blue Man Group. And the World Series of sexy pillow fights. Sexy pillow fights would be something I watch, but then again,
You would watch the Blue Man Group get banged?
I'm just saying, I'd have to check it out at least once.
I watched a gay porn once.
The
The girls never came.
The girls never came. Blank, achievement unlocked.
Man, I was
this is
acting
very
at
game related. Sure, why not? You're sure to stumble across something like that. Positive.
This is theoretical.
Can you imagine a group of people eating unlimited soup salad, and breadsticks at a World Series? I mean, I could. I'd be disappointed, but I could imagine it. Blank, achievement unlocked. PCP, achievement unlocked. Turn a virgin into a volcano, achievement unlocked. A sex goblin with a carnival penis, achievement unlocked. What do you think a carnival penis is?
I don't know. They must have known.
Must have, but I win! My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of blank and blank. My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of tangled slinkies and unlocking a new sex position. My life is ruled by a vicious cycle of whatever you wish, mother, and cock. And my life is ruled by a vicious cycle of crystal meth and the color puce.
What the hell is puce?
I think it's kind of a purple or something.
Is it pinkish purple? I don't know.
It might be, but still, it's just funny to say. Puce. Oh. Alright, there we go. Tangled Slinkies and unlocking a new sex position. Yay! Good, he got it. Alright. Actually, that's record. Alright, bros, our frat house has gone down and all the hot slam pieces are over at Gamma Phi. The time has come to commence Operation Blank.
Sadly enough, I've kind of had this conversation.
Right, I believe it.
in this exact context.
I think this would probably work for that. Alright, bros, our frat house is condemned and all the hot slam pieces are over at Gamma Phi. The time has come to commence Operation Catastrophic Urethral Trauma. Commence Operation Robots Who Just Want to Party. Or time has come to commence Operation Oompa Loompas. Yeah, no, that's... yeah. When you're frat and you're bored.
If they don't have wings, they'll come here.
Alright. What's that smell? Oh, come on. I'm gonna use that. Oh, that would have been awkward. Da, 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 da. What's that smell? Elf cum. A blade. And 50,000 volts straight to the nipples. I had to choose this one.
Does it smell like candy canes?
It's very minty smelling. In what's being hailed as a major breakthrough, scientists have synthesized blank in the lab. Oh, he should have said Deltacom for that one. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to use that one. That's the best I can come up with, honestly, for this. In what's being hailed as a major breakthrough, scientists have synthesized Great Depression, Justin Bieber, or porn stars. The Great Depression is pretty good, actually. So we never did find blank, but along the way, we sure learned a lot about blank. This. We never did find the gravity gun, but along the way, we sure learned a lot about a defective condom. We never did find my humps, but along the way, we sure learned a lot about my manservant Claude. And we never did find blank, or no, we never did find heteronormativity, but but along the way, we sure learned a lot about switching to Geico. Not gonna lie, it was me. One or two, probably a good one. This is gonna happen. Wow, really?
I was expecting it to happen at the beginning, not at the end.
Right. I'm surprised. I didn't think mine would actually win, but it did, and I'm happy for it. How did I lose my virginity? Oh, sure, we'll go with this one. How did I lose my virginity? A sausage festival.
No, thank you.
A box within a box. Or getting inside the Heradic cube with a hot babe and pressing the transmute button.
The nerd.
Yep. Yay, science pack.
That was a Diablo reference.
Money can't buy me love, but it can buy me blank. Wildfire is certain on this one. Money can't buy me love, but it can buy me being on fire. Buy me 70,000 gamers sweating and farting inside an airtight steel dome. Or it can buy me Donald Trump. Well, I'm gonna guess this is his. Oh, it wasn't. That's a pretty good one, though. Donald Trump was a close one, but for the relevancy. Before blank, all we had was blank.
Donald Trump is all about the money.
Well, yeah.
He already has it.
Yeah, I know. And before blank, all we had was blank.
I gotta get these out.
Yep, we'll do that. Before a possible Muslim, all we had was blockbuster late fees up the wazoo. Before explosions, all we had was what Jesus would do. And before Bop It, all we had was prancing.
Before Bop It.
Bop It!
Bop it, twist it.
Before Bop It, all we had was masturbation. Would have worked
That's
perfectly
right.
into the thing.
If only those cards were there.
Yeah. Waiting on something. There we go. Yay! Before explosions, all we had was what Jesus would do.
Man, I'm not getting cards this game.
Well,
I had to get rid of some.
I went to the desert and ate of the peyote cactus. Turns out my spirit animal is Blank. Huh. I'll take that. Oh. Yeah, no, I'll take that.
Yeah, I don't really like this one.
Okay. Went to the desert and ate of the peyote cactus. Turns out my spirit animal is Asians who aren't good at math. Turns out my spirit animal is the dance of the sugar plum fairy. And turns out my spirit animal is goblins.
Goblins.
Goblins. Damn dirty goblins. Asians who aren't good at math. That's a good one. I'll give it. Let's see. Armani suit, $1,000. Dinner for two at that swanky restaurant, $300. The look on her face when you surprise her with blank.
Unsheathing your horse cock. Please let somebody have it. Because it would work perfect here.
This one. Armani suit, $1,000. Dinner for two at the swanky restaurant, $300. Look on her face when you surprise her with a pyramid of severed heads, priceless. Look on her face when you surprise her with harnessing the miraculous power of the atom to slaughter 200,000 Japanese people, priceless. Or the look on her face when you surprise her with active listening, priceless. Actually, that's pretty relevant to it.
That is pretty relevant.
I'd say, really.
I like the shock value.
Mm-hmm. That's really good.
But mine has shock value. Nobody actually listens.
Actually, he's right.
Yeah, that's true.
Mine was just on going to hell value of it, but the class field trip was completely ruined by blank. That could have worked. That could have worked too. Yeah, I had a couple that could have worked on this one.
I gotta get rid of this. It don't fit this time.
Alright, the class field trip was completely ruined by the 8th graders. Well, the class field trip was completely ruined by the Star Wars Holiday Special.
If you've ever seen it, you will know.
And the class field trip was completely ruined by the J-15 Patriot Assault Box.
Have you ever seen it?
Years ago.
It is awful.
It ain't great, that's for sure.
The Ewok movies weren't bad, though.
It's true. I got 99 problems, but blank ain't one. I got 99 problems, but grandma ain't one. I got 99 problems, but getting really high ain't one. And I got 99 problems, but slowly evaporating ain't one. That's kind of specific. That was good. That was very specific.
Yeah, who in the hell has that problem?
I do occasionally.
Oh, well, there you go. And today's soup is cream of blank. Okay, we'll do this. That'll be good. That'll work. Okay, and today's soup is cream of man meat. And today's soup is cream of Toni Morrison's vagina. And today's soup is cream of the Pope. Yeah.
It's Toni Morrison.
Oh god, it's one of those things I don't know. I know, but I can't think off the top of my head.
I know who Jim Morrison is. I don't know who Toni Morrison is.
Okay. Hey baby, come back to my place and I'll show you blank. Hey, my last card would have worked for that too. Sure, we'll do that. Hey baby, come back to my place and I'll show you the thin veneer of situational casualty that underlies porn. That's odd. Hey baby, come back to my place and I'll show you women in yogurt commercials. Or, hey baby, come back to my place and I'll show you frolicking.
A guy with that type of pickup line would actually do something like that.
Right. Alright. Patient presents with blank, likely result of blank. I would have had good. At least one good. No, I would have had a great one for this. Patient presents with a crazy little thing called love, likely result of my vagina. Patient presents with a bleached asshole, likely result of a hot mess. Patient presents with inappropriate yodeling, likely result of running naked through a mall, pissing and shitting everywhere. Gotta go with this one.
Crazy little thing called love.
Alright, dear mom and dad, camp is fun. I like capture the flag. Yesterday, one of the older kids taught me about blank. I love you. It actually says something else under there, but the logo's in the way.
I think it's Jeffrey.
Just something along those lines.
It's something EY, so
Yeah.
Jeffrey's probably sounds about right.
I don't have anything actually really disturbing for this one. That's unfortunate.
I'm out of disturbing things.
Dear mom and dad, camp is fun. I like capture the flag. Yesterday, one of the older kids taught me about glory holes. I love you. One of the older kids taught me about a grumpy old Harrison Ford who'd rather be doing anything else. I love you. And one of the older kids taught me about basic human decency. I love you.
I think we're all out of inappropriate things just about.
Yeah. What's this basic human decency you speak of? I have no idea what that is. My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found blank.com/blank. Let's see here. This is a tough one. Go with this and yeah, these are
Yeah, I really am out of almost all
actually
my inappropriate
I
things.
just turned into sexual. My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found men.com/no longer finding any Cards Against Humanity cards funny. My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found achievingreproductivesuccess.com/going to a high school reunion on ketamine. My mom freaked out when she looked at my browser history and found Bowser'sAchingHeart.com/tapping Sarah Angel. I feel like some of these were throwaways. Like they start off, yeah.
Yeah.
Like that one works. That one fully works. I'll give it.
It was still throwaway cards.
Mine was still throwaway cards that worked.
Yeah. Heavy breathing. Luke, I am.
Gotta tap that ass. I'm gonna go with.
Alright. Luke, I am a falcon with a box on its head. Luke, I am Jafar. And Luke, I am a middle-aged man on roller skates.
It works.
It does.
The Jafar would have kept sort of right.
Right.
It's a villain to a villain.
Mm-hmm. Alright, why can't I sleep at night? Oh, come on, I didn't get to play this one last time we had it. And I actually have a good one. I think I have a couple good ones that work with this, probably. Alright, why can't I sleep at night? ejaculating live bees and the bees are angry,
Okay.
historical revisionism, and Cookie Monster devouring the Icarus wafers. Is that how that's said?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
Icarus wafers. Never seen that word.
I'm gonna go with
Yeah. No, I kind of had to on that one. That was very specific. Here at the Academy for Gifted Children, we allow students to explore blank at their own pace. Oh, that's mean. I don't know if that's necessarily I'm going to hell mean, but that's mean.
I'll eat shrimp for $4.99.
Okay, here at the Academy for Gifted Children, we allow students to explore a low standard of living at their own pace. We allow students to explore all-you-can-eat shrimp for $4.99 at their own pace. And we allow students to explore smegma at their own pace. Who here doesn't know what smegma is?
The person who played the card.
Was that you?
Yeah.
It's basically just
Okay.
having problems with blank. Try blank. Okay, and okay.
I really don't know what you'd play those with.
Having problems with menstruation? Try the male gaze. Having problems with giving money and personal information to strangers on the internet? Try the taint, the grundle, the fleshy sponge bridge. Having problems with soup that is too hot? Try the boxcar children.
The taint, the grundle, the fleshy. It just is like boom, 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 boom.
Just rolls off the tongue. Plus like a couple of bonus things. I had forgotten about the Uranus South African one. Hey, my menstruation and male gaze one.
I still think the taint worked.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah.
During Picasso's often overlooked brown period, he produced hundreds of paintings of
Somebody playing shit.
He could win this one. Okay. During Picasso's often overlooked brown period, he produced hundreds of paintings of swiftly achieving orgasm, poopy diapers, that's the brown period, or figgy pudding.
I knew somebody was gonna play something shit.
Yeah.
Yep.
I wasn't. But, yeah.
Off of randomness.
Hey!
I play that just to be random.
That might be random. Alright, but before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you blank. Oh. Come on, that would have been great. That would have been good, too. Alright, but before I kill you, Mr. Bond, I must show you Patent Kidney Stone. A visually arresting turtleneck or revenge fucking. That would be rather horrifying. Not gonna lie.
Time consuming.
Yeah. It would be horrifying, I'm sure. When I'm the President of the United States, I will create the Department of Blank. This. Alright. When I'm the President of the United States, I will create the Department of piece of shit Christmas cards with no money in them. I will create the department of bling. Oh, and being a motherfucking sorcerer. Oh, that doesn't go one. Right, I forgot. Sorcerer usually wins. Today on Mythbusters, we find out how long blank can withstand blank. Hmm. Hmm. This might be bad. This might actually be pretty bad. Hard to say.
Oh. I don't care. I think I didn't play the right cards.
Today on Mythbusters, we find out how long boring vaginal sex can withstand former President George W. Bush.
That's probably the winner.
Today on Mythbusters, we find out how long the Make-A-Wish Foundation can withstand spontaneous human combustion. And today on Mythbusters, we find out how long Gandalf can withstand mouth herpes. Oh, God.
I knew I had a chance with that one.
That was a good one. That was a really good one. Okay. Well, if blank is good enough for blank, it's good enough for me.
We got a real race here.
Mm-hmm. Those.
I don't have any.
I rather like mine. I get it back. Maybe. Depends. Usually every time I think that somebody else pops up with something even better. Alright. Well, if blank is good... Oh, no, sorry. Well, if sharing needles is good enough for the Fanta girls, it's good enough for me. Well, if jizz is good enough for a man who is so cool that he rides on a motorcycle, it's good enough for me. And... well, if flying robots that kill people is good enough for Ronald Reagan, it's good enough for me.
I got to.
No, it's a good one.
Ronald Reagan was a member of my college.
You proud of that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yay.
I'm proud.
Yay, someone won their...